chorus concert. My name is Megan Fitzgerald. I'm a band and orchestra director at Argo Community High School in Summit, and I also have the privilege of serving as the District 1 president. Music isn't just an art, it is a powerful tool for learning and growth. It helps the students build confidence, express creativity, and develops discipline. I know I preach you to the choir here, but I think it's important that we recognize this and we hear it. Studies do show that music education does improve math, reading, and memory skills. It brings students together, teaches them teamwork, and gives them a voice. Music education creates well-rounded learners and stronger communities. And here's how you can help to do that in your community. In your program, whether you have the hard copy or if you scan and you have a digital copy of the program, you'll find different ways, if you page through, different ways to help support and voice your support for your music programs in your school and your community. From sending a note to the administration, telling them how wonderful this experience was today for the students and how uplifting it was and impactful. Examples how to advocate for continued funding from the school board and from the community. So please take a note of those ideas and really make your voice heard, because we know as music teachers how important it is, and I think you probably know too because you see it in your students. We want to make sure we can keep our music programs strong in our communities. With that being said, this has been a wonderful day of coming together and making music. This is the third of 4 concerts today. There's been over 700 students here on campus making music today, and it has been wonderful to see. I do want to say a few thank yous. First of all, our great host here at Elmhurst University. They let us come here and take over the campus for a day with their leader, Mr. Jim Heil, and their music department, faculty and staff, all of their students that have done so much of the heavy lifting. I would really like to thank them and show our gratitude to them. So thank you to Elmhurst. There's another important group of people I would like to recognize. The teachers who have helped the students here behind me get to here today, get to this point. They're providing this experience, making sure they're here on a Saturday. Their teachers are here to support them. Their teachers are here to support them in their audition process, helping them with reminders, helping them with music, making sure that they can have these opportunities, because they know it does have an impact, and it does, it's a really meaningful part of what these students can do and can show what they can do. So can I have my fellow District 1 music educators please stand to be recognized. And then a very large group, this large, wonderful crowd. Thank you to you, the parents, the families, friends who are supporting these students in their endeavors, in their music making. I hope you can see the impact it has on them. And without you, they wouldn't be getting to their rehearsals, their concerts, their practicing, would be getting the right clothes to wear for these events. So let's really show our appreciation to the parents and families and supporters. For a wonderful, delightful concert. It's been really inspiring all day to hear these students just came together today. They've been rehearsing all morning and afternoon, and I think you're really going to enjoy this concert performance today. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our chorus division representative, Mr. Steve Siffner.
Thank you, Megan. My name is Steve Siffner, and I teach at home at Flossmoor High School. And I also serve as the District 1 Senior Chorus Representative and the organizer of the Senior Chorus. It's our privilege to welcome you here to Elmhurst today. It has been our joy as the choir directors in District 1 to watch our most talented and dedicated singers come together for this experience today. The collective artistic power of all of these high school students together has been inspiring for all of us here to witness. To echo Megan, I'd like to ask you to take a moment to reflect on the role that the fine arts and music have in our schools and in the lives of our children and students. We are living through an era of change, and it is vitally important that we work to provide these types of experiences for as many students as possible, not only in our local communities, but also across our state. We hope that you will join us in advocating for the allocation of time and resources to our choral programs with your local administration, school boards, and elected representatives to ensure that all students in Illinois have access to a high-quality music education at their local school. Without your support in this area, none of this here today is possible. Parents, we need you to send that email to your school administrators and your elected representatives in Illinois. Our students here have been privileged to work with some top-tier musicians today. Our accompanist, Mrs. Diane Morelli, and our senior chorus conductor, Dr. Julia Davids of North Park University. You may read their biographies in the program that has been provided. And now you didn't come here to listen to me talk. Without further ado, it's my honor to introduce our accompanist, Ms. Diane Morelli, and the 2025 District 1 Senior Chorus under the direction of Dr. Julia Davids.
University in Chicago. Now my roots are from Canada, and I still direct a professional choir, the Canadian Chamber Choir in Canada. We're engaged in music creation through the calls to action of the Truth and Reconciliation movement. That means considering Indigenous perspectives and music making and engaging in those and moving them forward. I'm good friends and collaborator with Cheryl Seaweed Pegaham, the composer of that piece you just heard. And the sopranos and altos and I have been working on creating the sort of sound that brings across the Cree language from northern Alberta. Cheryl's goal is that choirs across the world are singing in Cree. This is a language that has almost been eradicated by colonialism, and she is bringing it back through music. Which brings us to a bit of a theme this afternoon. You're going to notice that the students are singing a lot of important messages today. We haven't had a ton of time together, but we've talked about a few of these together. I think the role of artists is not to tell you what to think, but it's to get you to think. And that's what we've been engaging in today. This next piece should bring a vision of a cathedral with stained glass, or maybe a mountaintop with ethereal light coming through clouds. This is Onata Lux. that she felt really like she didn't belong. I think that is often the immigrant story, certainly now. Tracy did find belonging and her connection in Canada through choral singing. That is where she found her home, where she found her people, where she found her tribe. And I would imagine many of these students, certainly I felt that way as well. So this piece, Bersatu Sonata, is called Together with One Voice. And it integrates Malay text along with English. And the message is really about being thankful to choral communities for providing a sense of belonging.
So
that would typically be a pretty big concert finisher, don't you think? And yet, so anytime I'm thinking about music and programming music, some of you are going to end up being conductors. I'm sorry, it will happen. I didn't think I was going to be at your age. It's not a bad life, actually. But as I think about music, I think about the story it's going to tell. We've gotten to that part of the evening where we're slowing things down, and the tenors and basses have an Irish blessing for you. Thank you. We're going to finish up with a piece by Rollo Dilworth. He was my predecessor at North Park University and is well known in Chicago in particular. This piece has not been published, so we got special permission from Rollo to do it today. And it really allows the students to commit to finding ways forward for all the problems. Whatever it is they're passionate about, this is the key, I know, to solving things in the future, and I know you see it when you look at them and see them sing. So we've got a band over here, and you're going to hear a quote from We Shall Overcome, if you're familiar with that hymn, and you're also going to hear some text, some words from Martin Luther King Jr., along with the thunder, I think that is. That's amazing. And maybe some clapping. Maybe you'll join us. Okay. We're going to finish today with We Can Be the Change, and I just want to express my gratitude having the opportunity to work with these students. They were so focused and engaged, and they gifted me and filled me up with their sound today. Thank you for that.
Courage.